can hold it.
Perfect, thank you. All right, the name of this book is Love You Forever, and it's written by Robert Munsch and illustrated by Sheila McGraw. Do you know what an illustrator is? Do you know what that means?
I don't know.
It's the person that draws the pictures. Now, what do you think is happening right here in this picture?
The baby's playing the watching the toilet, and the baby's playing the toilet paper in the toilet.
Making a pretty big mess, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. Skip the introductions. All right.
That's a different baby.
A mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth.
I can hold it.
Back and forth. And back and forth. Oh wait, I need to see the words, sorry. And while she held him, she sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Thank you, Jonah. So what is she doing in this picture?
She's rocking the baby with the chair thing.
Do you remember when you were a baby?
Yeah, and my mom was rocking the chair when I was sleeping.
Yes, I remember. The baby grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 2 years old, and he ran all around the house. He pulled all the books off the shelves. He pulled all the food out of the refrigerator, and he took his mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, "This kid is driving me crazy." What is this? What do you think? Is that a cat?
Wait, let me see.
Right here.
No, that's a mouse. That's a mouse toy.
Is that a mouse?
Yeah.
But at nighttime, when the 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, looked over the side of his bed, and if he was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, while she sang to him, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. What do you see happening in this picture here?
The baby's sleeping with his teddy bear.
Yes, the baby's sleeping with his teddy bear, and his mommy is creeping up on his bed to make sure that he's asleep so that she can rock him.
And she left the door open so she can get out quickly.
Yeah, that way she doesn't make a very big loud sound, right? Shutting the door. The little boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 9 years old. And he never wanted to take a bath. And when Grandma visited, he always said bad words. Sometimes, I know, that's not good. Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him to the zoo. Let's see what he's up to. He's blowing a really big bubble with his bubble gum.
And he is gonna eat it, I think.
Yes, he's probably gonna put it back in his mouth and do another one. He's leaving a huge mess over here. Some muddy shoes.
Yeah, because he went in the puddle and he splashed his shoes in there. And then he's making a trail of mud.
Yes. Uh-oh.
That's his mom is gonna be mad.
Probably. Let's see. But at nighttime, when he was asleep, his mother quietly opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. If he was really asleep, she picked up that 9-year-old boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth.
But a big boy doesn't know, but the moms don't rock the big boys because they are not a baby anymore.
It's true. That's why she had to sneak in at night when he wasn't awake, because she knows he's big. And while she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be.
But he's not a baby.
He's really not, huh? But that's his mom, and his mom always is going to see him like a baby, even though he's big. Clearly, he is bigger than almost her.
Yeah.
The
What?
boy grew. He grew and he grew. He grew until he was a teenager. He had strange friends and he wore strange clothes and he listened to strange music. Sometimes his mother felt like she was in a zoo. Let's see, what is he up to?
He's thinking the lamp is a microphone.
Yes, he's pretending that lamp is a microphone. He's got some pizza dripping on the floor, chips.
That's bad.
Yes, that's probably dirty and probably shouldn't eat it now. Look at the cat. He's covering his ears.
Yeah, because it's too loud.
Mm-hmm. He's knocking over these flowers.
Yeah, and he's gonna break it.
But at nighttime, when that teenager was asleep, the mother opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor again, and looked up over the side of his bed. If he was really asleep, she picked up that big boy and rocked him back and forth.
But he was too heavy.
And back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be.
Again.
So yes, pizza's there. And she's crawling up to the door again.
Why does she have glasses?
Because she's older now. He grew up. He's a teenager. She's growing up too. She's getting older and she's probably has trouble seeing. So she needs glasses now.
Because she put other glasses on and she couldn't see anymore.
She had to get a new prescription. That teenager grew. He grew and he grew and he grew until he was a grown-up man. He left home.
Like his dad.
He left home and got a house across town. What do you think's happening here? These are the movers.
The movers is taking out the stuff that the house doesn't be, that the house is they're moving the house.
They're moving all of his stuff. He's moving into a new home. He's moving across town.
He's going to a new house. So they drive to a new house.
Yes. Let's see what it says. But sometimes, on dark nights, the mother got into her car and drove across town. What do you think she's going to do in this car? Where do you think she's going to go?
She's going to turn on the lights on the car
Mm-hmm.
in front of it.
Yes, because it's a dark night.
Yeah, and so she put the lights on the front of the car.
Mm-hmm. If all the lights in her son's house were out, she would open his bedroom window, crawl across the floor, and look up over the side of his bed. Now, if that great big man was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be.
That's not a baby.
That's not a baby, right? He's
a big boy.
A big man. And what about mom? How does she look?
She looks like she's sitting on his bed.
And she looks different, right?
Yeah.
She looks older. So many years has passed by.
But the dad, it looks like is this tall, I think.
Right. Probably really tall, huh?
Maybe like this tall or something. Maybe that tall.
And what is this that you see outside the window?
A fence? Ah, baby distracted.
A ladder. Do you see it? Right here?
A little one.
A ladder. It's probably the ladder that she had on her car, huh?
Yeah.
She wanted to crawl in there. Let's see. Whoa, I'm getting ahead of myself. Don't look. Okay. Well, that mother, she got older. She got older and older and older.
And the brother.
No, that's him. That's him. He's growing. One day she called up her son and said, "You'd better come see me because I'm very old and sick." So her son came to see her. When he came in the door, she tried to sing the song. She sang, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always." But she couldn't finish because she was too old and too sick. Let's see. Maybe he was in the middle of making some dinner?
Yeah. But he's gonna wash the dishes with food in it.
Hopefully not. Hopefully he's just rinsing those mushrooms. The son went to his mother. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
The same thing.
Same thing that she used to do to him all those years. And she sang the song. She said, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy you will be." When the son came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. His cat's there waiting for him. He's going up the stairs.
He's just sitting there and waiting for him.
Then he went into the room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up in his arms and slowly rocked her back and forth. Back and forth.
Thing. He did it 2 times and the mom did it 3 times, I think.
Many times. And
4 times.
Yes. And while he rocked her, he sang, "I'll love you forever.
I love you always.
I like you for always." Yes. "And as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be."
The end.
The end. High five.